longer than night. A little Bruce this morning. It's Tuesday, May 6th. Welcome to Fox and Friends First. I'm Ainsley Earhart.
And I'm Heather Childers. Thank you for joining us. It is half past the top of the hour. And we begin with this. How and why were 4 Americans murdered? Congressman Trey Gowdy now leading the charge with a task force aimed at figuring out what happened that night in Benghazi.
Doug Lazater's live in Washington with how this committee is going to work. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning. Well, that is the one question that we do have answered now. Who's going to head up this process? And it is South Carolina Congressman Trey Gowdy, a former prosecutor. He's going to be the guy to actually run this committee. And he says in order to carry out this investigation, he needs to have access to not just some of the documents, but all of the documents.
If a document exists, regardless of classification, we need to have access to it. That does not necessarily mean that it will be public. But as you noted, there is an overclassification to protect people's reputations and careers, and that is not a legitimate reason to classify a document just because you're worried that it may hurt feelings or impact your career.
Now, Gowdy was chosen for this job by House Speaker John Boehner, again, a former prosecutor, to actually run this thing. One of the questions, though, who else will be on the committee, and will there be any Democratic participation? Democrats are already talking about the potential for boycotting this because they think it is just political in nature, and that is a criticism echoed by White House spokesman Jay Carney yesterday.
An effort that is so partisan in nature. Now, there is a problem when you have so many conspiracy theories that get knocked down by the facts, and yet the adherents to those theories only become more convinced that the facts aren't what they so clearly are.
Well, we'll see. The House should vote in the next few days to formally establish this committee, and then its operations will get underway. This will not be a quick process, though. These things, these select committees can take months to come up with determinations. Heather and Ainsley.
Doug Lazater, live for us in Washington. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Thanks.